seek our desolate shade, and there weep our sad bosoms empty.
Let us rather hold fast the mortal sword, and like a good man bestride the downfall, birth them. Each new morn, new widows hollow, new orphans cry, new sorrows. Strike heaven on the faith that it resounds, as it felt the Scotland and Yule out, like Savon and Dole.
What I believe I will, what no believe, and what I can witness. As I shall find the time to friend, I will. What you have spoke, it may be so prescient. This triumph whose sole name blisters our tongues, was once the highest honest you have loved him well. He hath not touched you yet. I am young, and but something you may deserve for him through me and wisdom, to offer up a weak, poor, innocent lamb to appease an angry God.
I am not treacherous.
But Macbeth is a good, virtuous nature man, recaught in an imperial change. But I shall crave your pardon. But which you are, my thoughts cannot transpose. Angels and bright still, through the brightest veil, through all things foul, would wear the bows of grace, yet grace must still look so.
I have lost my hopes.
Perchance, even there where I did find my doubts, why in that rawness left you wife and child, his precious motives, those strong knots of love, without leaving talking, I pray you. Let not my jealousness be your dishonors, but mine my safest. You may be rightly just whatever I shall think.
Blood, poor country, great Tranny, lay thou basic sure, for goodness dare not cheat thee, where thou warns the title is farewell, Lord, I would not be the villain, and though thanks for the whole space that is in Trine's gasp and rich east to boot.
Be not offended, I speak not as an absolute fear of you. I think our country's strengths. Beneath this book, it weeps and bleeds, and each new day a gash is added to her wound. I think withal there would be hands uplifted in my right. And here for gracious England have I offer of goodly thousands, but for all this, when I shall tend upon the tyrant's head, were it on my sword, and yet my poor country shall have more vice than it had before, more suffers and more sundry ways than ever, but him that shall succeed.
What should be he?
It is myself, I mean, in whom I know all the particulars of vice of Grafton, that when they shall be opened, black Macbeth was then as pure as snow, and the poor state esteemed him as a lamb, being compared with my confineless harms.
Not in the legends of horrid hell can come a devil more damned in evils to top Macbeth.
I grant him bloody precocious and foolish, false, disfold, sudden marvelous, smacking of every sin that has a name, but there is no bottom, none. In my properness, your wives, your daughters, your matrons, and your maids could not fill up the estrings of my lust and my desire. All continented impediments would obere that did oppose my wife better, my will better. Macbeth. Then such one to wisdom.
Boundless impermanence in nature is a trying. I hate been the often empty of the happy throne and fall of many kings, but fear not yet. You take upon you with is yours. You may convey your pleasure of a spruce plenty, and yet sink cold into and time you may be hard with wing. We have willing dames enough. There cannot be a bird in your to darn so many as will the greatness deceive themselves, finding and so include.
With this there grows in my most composed affection such a scathless avarice that were I king, I cut off the nobles of their lands, desires the jewels and the other's house, and my more having would be as a sauce to make me hungry more that I could forge quarrels unjust against the good and loyal disloyalty than for wealth.
This adverse sticks deeper, grows with more tension root, and summer seems lust, and it hath been the sword of the slain kings, yet do not fear. Scotland, faith, force, and fill up your will of our morn own. All these are parable with the grace's weight.
But I have none. The king becomes grace, as justice, virtues, temperance, stableness, bounty, perseverance, mercy, lowliness, devotion, penance, courage, fortitude. I have no relish of them, but abound in a division of such several crimes, acting in many ways. Nay, had power, I should pour the sweet milk of condor into hell, a roar, the universal peace, confound all unity on earth.
O Scotland, Scotland,
If such a one to be fit to govern speak, am I as I have spoke.
fit to govern, no, not to live, or nation miserable, with an unliving triumph, bloodly scalper with shalt thou see thy home some day again, since that a trust issue if thy throne, but his own entrance stands accursed, and does blemish in beard. Thy royal fathers was a most sainted king, and the queen was a bore they offer upon the knees, then on her feet. Dead every day she lived, fare thee well. These evils, though repent upon themselves, have banished me from Scotland, and my breast thy hope ends here.
Macduff, this noble passion, child of enterity, hath from my soul whipped the black scuppers, and concealed my thoughts to thy good truth and honor. Evil Macbeth, by many of those trains hath sought to win me into his power, and modest wisdom pluck me from overcurtain haze. But God above deal between thee and me. For even now I put myself to thy direction, and speak mine own direction. Here abjure the trend and blames I led upon myself for strangers to my nature, and I am yet unknown to women, never was foresown, sacredly have concocted what was my own. At no time broke my faith, would not betray the devil to his fellow delight no less in trust than life. My first false speaking was upon myself, when I am truly is thine, and the poor country to command. Rather indeed before thy he approaches old song with 10,000 warlike men already at the point of sitting forward, now well together, and the chant of goodness. See our warrants choir. Why are you silent?
Such welcome to the unwelcome things at once 'tis hard to recall.
Well, more anon comes the king forth, I pray you. Ay, sir, there are a crew of wretched souls that stay his cure. Their malady convinces the great essay of art, but at his touch such sanctity hath heaven given his hand, they presently amend. I thank you, doctor.
What's the disease he means?
Is called the evil, a most marvelous work in his good king, which often since my remain, and here remain. In England I have seen him do, how he scholars heaven himself best known, but strangely visited people all swollen and unclothed, pitiful to the eye. The mercy, despair of surgeon he cures, hanging a golden stone about their neck, but on with holy prayers, and 'tis spoken to the succeeding royalty he lives. He lives the healing patrician with his strange virtue. He hath a heavenly gift of proof, and sundry blessings hang about his throne that speak him full of grace.
See who comes here.